only days after Tucker Carlson was fired by Fox News Channel. The network's position as the top dog in primetime news programs is being threatened for the first time in their existence. Earlier this week, Fox held on to some dominance by securing the top 5 slots of cable news viewers, as reported by Nielsen. But Fox News Tonight, the show that replaced Tucker's, they experienced a drop of nearly 1 million viewers, falling to 1.7 million. At the time I did my last video, Tucker Speaking Out, he had over 12 million views. It looks like Fox is doing so poorly that they could be losing to CNN in key ratings demographics. Folks, CNN. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we canceled our Fox Nation account, and you should too. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, and it's all self-served. None of Fox's shows were able to hit the 3 million viewer mark that Tucker Carlson consistently held for several weeks. Fox's shows at 6, 7, and 9 p.m. that received more views than Fox News Tonight only managed to surpass 2 million views by a very small margin. Newsmax, on the other hand, has positioned itself as the new home for many conservative Americans after Tucker Carlson left Fox, and that results in a significant increase in viewership during certain time slots. For ratings numbers for April 24, Richard Maddow's 9 p.m. show on MSNBC, she is outperforming Carlson's previous 8 p.m. slot. According to Monday's ratings, Maddow not only beat out Tucker's old spot with Fox News Tonight, but Hannity as well as Jesse Waters. Now, Hannity, love Hannity, but he's stuck in the 1990s. That's just the way it is. He's stuck in the 90s, and he's going to stay there. Laura Ingraham is great, too. I mean, I love Laura, but she comes on at 10 o'clock at night, Eastern time. And by that time, most people are watching something else that late at night. All right? And the fact of the matter is, I used to DVR her, and I didn't want to watch her in DVR because she's very current time. And by the time I would watch her on DVR, the news had already passed. That cycle was gone. People are leaving Fox in droves, and I don't blame them because they betrayed their core audience with what they did, and they never gave an explanation because the executives are cowards. As of Thursday, Fox Corporation's worth as a public company dropped more than $800 million after the media company on Monday announced that it was parting ways with Tucker, raising questions about the future of Fox News and the future of the conservative network's primetime lineup. I knew once that flaming rhino Paul Ryan, when he was put on the board at Fox, did you know that Paul Ryan was on the board? I knew that the minute that happened that the station was going to go downhill. It was said that as soon as Ryan got there, he made a rule that the network would stop promoting Donald Trump as much as they did prior to his arrival. Now remember, Paul Ryan was the Speaker of the House when Trump got elected. And I remember there was a conference call right before the election, and the Republicans on the call, they all knew that Trump was going to win. I mean, everybody else knew it. The media just lied to you about it, okay? There were a bunch of rhinos, and they were fearful of him winning. Can you imagine that Republicans were fearful that a Republican would win the White House? And I remember Ryan saying on that call, I will never support a President Trump, and he never did. I am convinced that if Paul Ryan, as Speaker of the House, had funded the border wall, then the Republicans would have held the House in that first midterm in 2018. I'm convinced of that. But Ryan wouldn't do it because he had his head up his ass with fury and anger against the fact that Donald Trump won. And I had heard stories that Ryan and other Fox executives were gathering dirt on Tucker after he played those infamous videos that caused the Democrats to have a heart attack and to shit themselves. And they wrote a nasty and threatening letter to Rupert Murdoch to censor Carlson. They were going to use them to fire him by threatening to release the dirt that they found to the public if he gave them a hard time. I think if they just released him from the NDA or the no compete clauses that are in his contract and just said, you can't trash talk the network, they would have been much better off. Because in the end, Tucker is going to be on the air again, hopefully doing his own thing so that he makes his own rules and there won't be any pansy asses on the boardroom like Paul Ryan who will be able to censor him for reporting the truth. But he's going to be able to say whatever he wants when the contract runs out. So the lesson to be learned here by Fox is that you do not cave to the left. You never cave to Democrats. They're going to do what they're going to do regardless of how you conduct business. And the irony of Tucker being fired because he spoke truth to power by a bunch of cowards in a boardroom who represent the power at Fox, and they dropped like fainting women over a letter written by 2 Democrats in Congress, has not escaped anyone. All right, thank you for watching this video. If you want to support the channel, visit rpwmedia.com, read all of our stories, and share them with like-minded friends. We'll see you in the next one.